Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Router 2 Brief. I wanted to share with you a package that's already been opened because it came while I was at work and I had the kids open it and float the bags. I got an order from Reef Cleaners. I love these guys. Reef Cleaners specialize in invertebrates, snails and shrimp and crabs and things like that. Cleanup crews for your aquarium. For those of you who don't know, a cleanup crew does what it says. They clean up your aquarium. Now, I haven't had a cleanup crew in about easily 4 years. I had nothing. I had maybe one hermit crab, and that's it. Cleanup crews are very beneficial to your aquarium, your saltwater aquarium, because they eat all the uneaten food and fish waste, detritus. They get down in the sand bed and they clean the glass. The snails do, so you won't have the green film if you have a problem with that on your aquarium glass. But the snails burrow in there. They really get down there and eat all the uneaten food and fish waste. Really helps clean your aquarium and prevents any of that nasty stuff from breaking down into your water column, which will turn into nitrates, which is bad for your coral and even your fish. I bought everything. I didn't get anything for free, but I want to make this video in case you guys are looking for a great cleanup crew. And on their site, they've got a ton of things you can choose from. And they also have packages. And it's really cool and handy because they actually have tank sizes and tank dimensions. So they recommend what you should get if you have a certain size tank. So I have a 125-gallon saltwater tank. And with the rocks and sand and the two sumps below, I just went with like 100 gallons. And I think it came out to 99 pieces. So they tell you what's in the package and you just order it. There's like X amount of hermit crabs, Nassarius snails. So we have 17 bags of inverts that I'm about to put in. They've been floating for about an hour and a half. I'm going to put them in right now. The one thing I really love about Reef Cleaners, besides their awesome customer service, very friendly, is you don't have to quarantine. I mean, if you like to quarantine your inverts, that's great, but you don't have to do it because their inverts are not kept with fish. So there's no threat of ick or marine velvet. I don't have to quarantine, and I'm huge into quarantining. But I can just open the bags, put them in the tank. And when I started ordering from them a handful of years ago, I asked them that. I didn't want to, insult anybody, but I'm like, hey, I'm really huge into quarantining. What's your procedure? What do you do? And they said, hey, there's no fish in the water columns, no fish present in any of the tanks or the filtration system. Just going to drop them in. Fish think it's something to eat. I have a feeling I'm going to be here a while because some of these guys are embedded within this Kleenex thing. There they go. There you go. Oh, there you go. No, guys, it's nothing to eat. Wow, there's a lot of them. There's a Nassarius snail. It's great to not have to quarantine. And after I dump all these guys in, I'm gonna make sure that they're all right side up. I've never had a cleanup crew this large at all. I'm looking forward to seeing them clean up this tank. The tangs, they'll go after the algae on the rocks. These guys will as well. It seems like they packaged a lot of the snails, the larger ones, individually. I'm not sure what these are called. Very tiny, small black ones. Some of these guys over here. All these guys will find their way onto the rocks. Whoa, a lot more of these little guys. Can you see them? Little snails, a ton of them. Very tiny, much smaller than I thought for these guys. Wow, very, very small. Oh, these have got to be the turbo snails. All right, so that's a lot. Look at all these Black dots. Those are all tiny little snails. Forgot the name of them. You can get the larger ones. These guys are so tiny, they're getting blown around a little bit. But, I'll check on them in an hour, see what's going on. These guys are already on the glass. These guys will make their way to the rock. Yeah, these guys are kind of huddled up. So we'll check on them shortly. I'll see you guys in the next video.